Hey everyone, so as I had promised in my previous video, in this video we'll be learning about the Japanese greetings. So today we'll be learning the 4 very basic Japanese greetings which are used in the morning, afternoon, evening and at night. So the greetings used in the 4 different times of the day. So let's begin. And as you can see, the sun is up, which means it's morning. So when you meet someone in the morning, you say Ohayou gozaimasu. Ohayou gozaimasu. Excuse me, there's a lot of sound in the background, so can't really help it. Bear with me. Ohayou gozaimasu, which when written in hiragana looks somewhat like this. O ha yo u go za I ma su. Ohayou gozaimasu. Now, some of you may have noticed that there's a su in the end, but when I'm saying the word, I'm not really stressing on the su. I'm not even saying su, I'm just leaving it like an S. Ohayou gozaimasu. Now, the thing is, this is a general rule. I mean, technically, I know it should be Ohayou gozaimasu, but the Japanese never stress on the su. They either say Ohayou gozaimasu, or if anyone does stress on the last su, they say Ohayou gozaimasu. No one ever says Ohayou gozaimasu. That is wrong. You don't stress so much on the su. So please keep that in mind. And Ohayou gozaimasu means, of course, good morning. Moving on. It's the afternoon, the sun has moved. So when you meet someone in the afternoon, you say Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa. Ko ni chi wa. Konnichiwa. Now, as you can see, there's the ha alphabet in the end, right? The hiragana ha is sitting in the end. Now, many of you may think that this shouldn't be konnichiwa, this should be konnichiha. But the thing is, the funny thing about the ha alphabet is when ha sits in the end, it's generally not pronounced as ha, it becomes wa. So in this case as well, since it's sitting in the end, it is pronounced as wa, konnichiwa. But if the ha sits in the beginning or in the middle of a word, then it's always pronounced as ha. Okay? So konnichiwa translates to good afternoon. And the sun is almost down, it's the evening. And when you meet someone in the evening, what do you say? You say konbanwa. Konbanwa, which looks like this. Ko ba wa. Konbanwa, which translates to good evening. Once again, notice the ha sitting in the end is pronounced as wa, not ha. Okay? Please don't worry, you'll get accustomed to this rule, okay, as we move on with our lessons. So don't think that this will hamper your studies in the future. It's not going to do that, okay? It's something that you'll get used to it in the future. So no worries. And finally, the sun is down and it's night time. Before going to bed, you say Oyasuminasai. Oyasuminasai, which translates to, the hiragana equivalent of Oyasuminasai is O ya su mi na sa I. Oyasuminasai, which translates to, yes, you've guessed it, good night. Right? Okay. So let's do a quick recap. Ohayo gozaimasu. Ohayo gozaimasu is said in the morning. It means good morning. Konnichiwa is said in the afternoon. It means good afternoon. Now, Konnichiwa, though it translates to good afternoon, a Japanese person might come up to you and say Konnichiwa at any time of the day actually. The Japanese use the word Konnichiwa as a very general greeting. It can be said in the morning, it can be said in the afternoon, it can be said in the evening. And it can also mean, apart from good afternoon, Konnichiwa may also mean hello or hi in general. So Konnichiwa may mean good afternoon or hello. Okay, moving on. Konbanwa translates to good evening, said in the evening. And finally we have Oyasuminasai, which is said at night. It means good night. So that's it for this video. In the next video, we'll be doing very basic Japanese conversations, and you will also be learning more about Japanese greetings in the future. So stay tuned and goodbye. See you in the next video.